What about now? We on? Right. That's the first time it's been nice over here for a minute. Nice. Probably in, I don't know, 70s. First time it ain't rained in about 6 months. Y'all already know what it is with me. Yeah, y'all can't. Huh? It's that Empire shit. You don't know nothing about it, man. Nothing about it, son. I told y'all to get something money, man. Some money, talk to me. You can't even talk to me. Get you some money, come talk to me. But you still couldn't even talk to me. Right. You want you some money, you can talk to me. But you still can't even talk to me. Listen, man. I couldn't do that. Look, y'all can't even do this, man. What's wrong with y'all? That's what I'm doing. What y'all ain't doing. What y'all ain't doing, man. Can't do it, man. Y'all can't do it, man. You stop, man. With that left and that right. Turn your night into day, day into night. I'm like the dark night. I know you don't want to fight. I flip my tongue like a bull dyke. I do that shit all night. You be higher than a kite. Yo, bitch, she ride me like a bike. None about this shit, son. None about this shit, son. So you can't do nothing with this shit. Can't do nothing, man. That's in my booger, man. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all can't do nothing, booger. Huh? Billy Booger alone, man. Man, ain't nothing, bro. Ain't nothing, bro. Ain't nothing to it. Still, we gotta do it. Whole crew beat in it, and then they blew it. Threw it back to you, and you couldn't even do it. We do it again and again, then we chop and screw it. Flew it, boo it, coo it, and rue it. Oh, what I just said there. Y'all bitch ass nigga still can't play with it. Nah. Not even close. Empire, and we toast from coast to coast. We do the most. Y'all do the least. Eat you up like a feast. Yeah. I gave what I had even when I was close to defeat. But I beat your ass so good, like with some of these feet. Told your girl get on top of some of these inches. Ride me Kawasaki. I don't call him plug, I call him socket. You ain't got no extension, you can't be no plug, ain't got no socket. Sending bottle rockets. Curry from the 30 with Curry from 3 with the 30 weighing the clutch. Butch, bitch, but you can still get touched. Leave your ass leave your ass broke up like a Nestle's Crunch. Huh? R.I.P. Big 2-3. Speaker knockers. Tupac Machiavelli. Pop Smoke, Young Dolph, you know, Nipsey Hussle. Come on, man. Let's go on and on, bro. That shit need to stop. That shit need to stop. You need to stop talking about stuff you don't know about. Keep people knowing that's about, man. That shit critical. Shit come with consequences. No. You guys just gotta stand on it, whatever it is, the business. Ain't no other way with it. But you can still get it. Pull up, drop it off to my number one lieutenant. Yeah, man. The big ass pig, man. Try to harass me again today. Man, this little mama, oh my gosh, man. Oh man, she's beautiful. I was like, pussy tight. Like, that was the first time I met her and stuff like that. I was like, you know, and oh my goodness, let me just tell you, man. I'm not even trying to. I mean, I'm not trying to like say that I am, but nah, we'll just have to see. Oh man, the mama bad. If I can just own half that, you know, it'd be mine. That'd be hers. Wow, man, that's what I mean, like just like that. Wow, your mama, you was beautiful. I just hope I can see you again, spend some time with you. But I ain't mean no disrespect. It was like how it came out, like what it was. I didn't mean like that. You know? I hope. Cause like when we got back to the spot, like I almost was like you hurry up and left and got out the way. But whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. Type. Yeah, it is what it is. Type. Mm-hmm. Need you to tell me the truth, even if it hurts to hear. And I look back before I leave, because you know it hurts to leave. I need you to tell me the truth, clean my dirty soul. My shoe clean, but it got a dirty poem. Break your heart to you know to a dirty home. My dirty home is like 15, cause we ran. I'm leaving. So they don't show me love. Niggas be haters. They be attacking. We go clapping, we jabbing, capping, we in it. You know, social media, acting. We just be reacting. When we active, it be pressure. We don't want that type of pressure. You don't need no heat. We got that 4-quarter. We come legit with the hitters. We got the cutters like we up in the Navy. I really know that they really hate me. That shit just come with the game though. They can just fuck around and get the game. You know, we give it to them how they can't pile the house of pain though. Trap General, I'm Hall of Fame with Eric Dixon with the pack. Bitch, you up, I lay you down, your dirty ass flat. Before my chain, you end up dying for a chain. Take off your brain. If you know I'm insane. I'm just like, Yeah, I was just like, wow, man. Up in the hand. Need you to tell me the truth, even if it hurts to hear you. And I look back before I leave because it hurts to go. Got a lot of shit coming up, man. Got a lot of shit we bringing up. We coming, man. It don't take a little time, man. We're just moving around, just trying to pick and move, just trying to like get ready to put that on, you know, get the mixtape. I already got the material, I think. Just gotta do a lot of shit to produce it. I took it out of where it's at from BandLab. We gotta take it from BandLab. We gotta put it in producer and might get my guy Day go to his studio. He got a studio in his crib, where he's at, and might go over there and let him just give him the links to it, and we'll put it all together. I don't know which one I want. I got like in BandLab. I got which I dropped like I probably got like 20 for BandLab like shit, like mixtapes made up. It's like potential. Might change up. Probably will. But for the most part, like that's an idea, like general idea. Really, I'll probably go back and do LiveFeomDaBando Volume 1. And then we still got Hendrix Brand 2.0. It's still this thing to be working on. We're doing that one. So you know what the deal. But yeah, we got a lot, man. We got a lot of pressure coming on. That's all right, though. We good with it. Y'all already know. And yeah, so that's what's going on. We got a lot, man. I got like over like 2,000 tracks. Like, some of them's not, like, some of them still in works in progress. But, I got a lot done, so I probably got like 1,500 or a little bit around that number completed. And I probably got like, about, I don't know, man, about 1,000 or so. They can be worked on, and then I'm constantly making another bit. Like, if I can't think of anything like lyrics and stuff, so I go and I make a, I start make at least one. I try a day, and well, I don't do it every single day because I take some time off, whatever. You gotta do that, man. You gotta, just be, free and just chill and just kick back and relax sometimes. And when it gets to you, when you get to it, and you can not just. I just try to get in there and do something like every day type, and I'm just getting the lab and work a little bit, but everything I put on for BandLab is just like something that could be put out for like now. It's not something that's like it's like it's not something that's gonna be like professionally, done or anything. So I'm still working on like where I'm gonna work with for that. Possibly could be United Masters, but at the same time, you gotta pay like. I mean, it's not a bad deal, really, to tell you the truth. But actually, to me, they kind of fuck up some shit. Like, so a couple of times they fuck up some shit. Like on one of my tracks, see, with Syph, V-Syph, it's instrumental. Okay, well, I sent you the whole, with the vocals and everything, and you guys put it up on Spotify with just the instrumental. So, wow, You know, that's incorrect. And you can't. You're not gonna be able to fix nothing. You know. And the thing is, like, if you're not reaching so many, whatever it is, streaming and all that, and streams and all the payouts for them is just so much garbage. Just cents on the dollar. You know, I mean, and it's already like, you know, pulling teeth to, like, you know, get some. Once you get those subscribers or the followers or whatever, on Spotify, you know, each month, that shit changes. If you're a, you know, like, okay, for amateur or you underground or whatever it is, you ain't got that. You're doing it yourself, independent, you know. Well, they're gonna. So that's where you can keep your. But now if you get the whatever deal, whatever it is, oh man, this where they do syncing, then they'll help you out all that. So that's good, but and they do have a lot of opportunities to for independent artists from uh uh what's it, from United Masters. But in any case, after that, you know, you also got so you know, there's a lot of route uh can't say it right. Root note route, but root note they're good. Uh, you know, just punch it in. You know, you'll see like on Google, and you can Google me too. You know, so, all my shit come up for you. That means I'm certified and I'm verified. Y'all not supplied. Don't want you to reply. It might end up being drive by. Don't catch me when I'm active. You might be over. You're active. Get your bowels overactive. It's a chemical reaction. Detraction. Y'all just some distraction. Silly rabbit. I don't want the shit. You can have it. I'm about it. You can't count it. You might as well give me. I'm a king. Give me my crown in it. You know. So anyhow, but yeah. Root note. I want to say. I see the one. I can't remember the sim, sim, anyway, I don't want to say the name wrong or anything, but there's all types, and I also was, you know, signed up for a few. What's the other one? Let's see. CD Baby. You know, I was gonna try to check that out, but at the same time with CD Baby, everything is taxed. Like, I mean, but they got good. You know, they're a good distributor. Don't get me wrong. So I think that would be a good. I want to try them out. So once I get to a, uh, you know, position, I think this is, you know, good for all parties or whatever, and we can be, you know, promotion and everything that they can take care of that, and you know they're gonna really back us up like type and help us out, you know. Then we'll talk about it, you know, CD Baby and with Spotify because you got Spotify promoting, and but basically I'll tell you, like, I was just really focused on my YouTube, but you know had them always got them problem with Google. Like, I think that's bullshit, man. Google, y'all fucking play too much. They fucked up all my socials like repeatedly. So I'm always having to get a new Facebook or a new this or that, and it's bullshit. And the first time, it was like they had just, man, that's really bullshit. Facebook had just sent me a thing saying a thing saying congratulations. You know, we're now go consider you an artist. You know, like, well, basically like a, you know, they verify and type. Like, we see that you're an artist, you know, and instead of just like digital creator or whatever, just amateur or whatever, they see that, you know, a real artist, and because of all the links I've shared and how I've done whatever it is, and that was great appreciation. But here goes the deal. Not long after that, they hit me with some dumb shit about two-step verification. It's always that shit. So I try to turn it off and all that, and then, you know, or the password crap. And here's the thing. I know good and damn well when I put in the password, that's the real password I have. Oh, you changed that, blah, blah, blah. Somebody changed it, blah. No, that's the wrong password. No, it's not. No. Dumbass motherfuckers. And so I got about, you're only supposed to have 5 Instagrams. Okay, I must have 20. Okay, so you're only supposed to have, I don't know, you ain't got limit on Facebook, but I guarantee you, 10, 15 Facebooks. Wow. That I can't get into. Not long ago, they made me do that shit. I had to restart that shit. It pissed me off, man. And I put a lot of energy and a lot of time into finessing my get my YouTube to where I wanted it at. Y'all bitch ass motherfuckers wouldn't even find a way to let me get in my fucking account. You dig? Because it's a 400 something. I mean, it's not an amazing number or big ass. For me, it was, and some of them numbers was doing good. Then y'all just took me out of it. Said, you know what? Fuck you, I guess. So like, it's some bullshit, and you know, whatever it is, what it is, man. And but that's bullshit, you know, and just know that, and so, but you know, right now we just, you know, I think I got some tracks to work on with TBA Beats. I'm gonna put him. Well, I am gonna put him in on my YouTube beats on my So shout out, appreciate you, TBA. Put me in your band too. I accepted that. That's what's up. So you know, I get in there and get them trap beats, them slimy trap beats that you be making. I like that, man. I used to get on that. So when I first got into to the lab there, you know, I was getting step. I was going this one, that one. I was doing this, and well, TBA was one of the like first producers I worked with type, and I didn't even know you could rap like that. So I ain't never asked for that, but I would go to your page and you saw that, and I would just uh, upload your beats and just jump on them. I mean, I must have did like you and shout out AT Alien Infamous. Yeah, that's my guy too. Yeah, he's a good producer, man. He's really good. I think he's down there in Hot Atlanta. He's good with it. Yeah, shout out. So I might try to hit you up and see can I get a yeah, probably do that. Cause see, I probably gonna use like 2 of TBA's. I don't know, maybe more, but I'm gonna check. I got 2 of them from you that I think that I'm gonna go ahead and from them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get on, check those out, and then we got I'm gonna try to get something from ATA Infamous, and then cause I used to go to his page too, so I would do that. To certain producers, I would just jump on it. So it's TBA Beats, ATA Infamous, Underground Productions. Shout out. Uh, um, Fire Kings and Fire Queens. Shout out KZ, MZ. Uh, yeah, that's one of my very first, man. I was so like, wow, bro. I was just getting the whole. First of all, I was just getting the whole feel of what BandLab type, how you can get them move around in that app, and then I learned that you can't just. So like I can't just go on like there's a track going on with these people, a couple artists collabing. I can't just jump on their shit and just be like put something on there because now I'm messing up their track or whatever. Or they might like it, I don't know, but you're not supposed to do that. It's bad business. And so you have to be invited to the project, or you know, something to that effect, or ask to be invited or something like that. Or they gotta know you. But I was just fresh getting in there, and I was jumping on other people's stuff, and they started. You know, a lot of people didn't like that, but it went out. I didn't do it on purpose. See, a lot of people do it on purpose like that, just to be dicks, you know, and assholes. But I didn't do that shit. I really just thought I was getting on it. Now, had I went backwards instead of going to that last revision that they did, uh, I went to the very beginning where the actual beat is instrumental. I would have been able to do it, but I didn't know that at the time. So I was getting on people's stuff, and they didn't like it too much. So then, my man, Underground Production, he heard one of my, you know, raps. When I first got on there, and he said, you know what, man, he said I could tell that he's like he messaged me. And he said, you got I can tell you got raw talent. I can tell you got potential, you know, and I would like for you to join my band, which is underground mixtapes. And he said I will, I put beats in there and everything like that, and tutorials and different things of that nature. And, I work with you. And I mean, that was like, wow, man, like somebody really gonna try to, I thought that, it wouldn't, that was out there by myself type. And no, he took me under his wing, put me in his band, and from that pressure from him, and then learning from KZ, and then learning, then going to well, oh, uh, 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 shout out Lauren Gristle. Jumped on your page a lot too. On your he's a great producer from I think you're from Switzerland, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you're in Switzerland. So yeah, shout out to Lauren Gristle. Uh, he's a great producer, but he's more you do more type like I would say more like lo-fi ish, like jazz, like maybe not completely jazz, but in that orchestral orchestration of the classical band. But you also put that, but he's also got. I mean, it just depends, man. You just got, but on his, you got on yours, you got to kind of everybody do it. You get your own little, and it's good. But once you catch it, you're good. But if you don't, you can't. So either that or you'll be behind the beat or in front of it, man. And but Lauren, I can work. I can deal with that. So I got on your page a lot. I did a lot of your stuff. Who else? I keep saying. Oh yeah, so El Jazz. Shout out El Jazz Beats in Brazil. Man, one of these days I'm gonna come down and check you out. I might not ever leave, man. I'm gonna come down to Brazil and just chill. You know what I mean? Get it. And because it's hard for you to. I mean, I understand that you can't understand what I'm saying, but every time I try to get in and try to talk to you about like get me in on one of the tracks, because your stuff's not open, like you don't leave it open, so like you have to invite me to the track, and like you're just I don't even know what it is. We did some good tracks together. I mean, shout out to like I said, El Jazz Beats. He does that lo-fi. That's great. I love how he does that. Lo-fi. Uh, hip hop, jazz. I got. I think we got like two. We might have 2 or 3 tracks together, but that's good, man. I really like them. Yeah, but I need to get back at you, man. I'm gonna check your page out and see. And then I'm gonna try again to communicate with you, but it just. I mean, it's all good, man. You're my people, man. And he's really a good producer. Also, who else? So Shark City, out there in California. Shout out. You know what it is, man. And only thing is, like you told me off that you didn't like the way. Okay, so you didn't like where I was going at. Like this was like 3, 4 years ago. He was like, I just don't. So he gave me that last beat, and I'm still gonna put it on. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one or put what's the shit called? Oh man, when I said on the line, shoot, wait, hold on, bricks on the line like I'm Shaq. Yeah, something like that. But that bricks coming in like we Shaq on the line. Something about flurry, like I'm in a hurry, let me flurry. Yeah. So anyway, I might use that one. I don't know if I forgot what it's called, but yeah. So shout out Shark City. I mean, you're a good one too, but see, you're Shark City more into the laid back. I mean, not like that kind, but he can still get it in, And, the trap stuff, but he does more or less like old school, like early '90s, like gangster music type shit like that, like old school gangster music. That's good, and we already know what it is, man. So he was on my Hendrix 1.0 on datbiff.com. Yeah, and I think we'll have to put that out, man. If I can ever get a hold of underground production, I'm gonna don't know what happened to you, man. You out there in South Carolina. Hey, was. A lot of stuff happened, I know. I heard the story, but I mean, I didn't hear from you, but, you know, I heard from in the lab. And, I mean, you did so much. But the thing is, the pressure behind that was, then at the time, you told me, you know, that, so you told me off the strength of us, you know how it was. I was in your band, you was in all my band. We were like that, man. That was it. So I found my producer and I was using you. We was going strong, bro. And one thing is, it came to the point of like, I saw some shit happening that I ain't like from you, and then you kind of distance yourself, and then next thing I know, we keep telling everybody with the whole Bankroll Squad, shout out Bankroll Squad, counting up, but you took that, and I said, bro, don't dissolve the band, because I gave it to you, and see how he did it? I said, don't dissolve the band, but, you know, what I want to do is I want to keep the band going for a little while, because I want people to be able to take their tracks out of it if they wanted to. And you said, okay, yeah. What you had did was, when I put you as the owner, I saw what you did, man, and that was to me, it was snake ass shit. It really was. It fucked me up. You know how it was. But then you did that, and so what you did was you made that. You and Shark City made that Shark City and Underground collabos too. When that wasn't what it was. And then what you started doing was taking everybody was from the band already. I know, and changing up. But what people didn't know at the time was you had already had a deal, some type of deal going on with some type of distribution service that you were or some label that you was hush about, and you said some shit like don't publish anything. The fuck? So now you're taking my voice, all this shit here, and you putting it on some shit, and you getting paid for this shit. You talking about everybody gonna have my house at some time? I don't even know what the fuck it was. He's like, well, if you do it, I say, come on, man, that's not how you do that shit. That's a snake ass, you know. So and I really respected you, type. I mean, I still do. I mean, it is what it is. And at the time, you know, okay. And also, moving on. Also, shout out to from France. Shout out DJ Fox. Mm-hmm. It got that communication breakdown too, but it's all good. He know what it is, man. We know how we do, man. I got on a bunch of your tracks, man. But I'm so I'm gonna put a mixtape too. I need to if I hadn't already done it with DJ Fox. There's a lot of stuff to go on, man. It's like and like I'm good, you know, wrong, but it's just things take time and everything is in its own, you know, given time and place and you know, in God's time, not my time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. It's not my time at all. If it ain't mine, I don't want it. Mm-mm. So if I didn't work for it, if I didn't go for it, if I didn't do it, if I didn't have these people these great producers from different parts of the world, and great artists I got to work with, you know, shout out Rex Lewis, shout out Relia, shout out The Real Chick, shout out Gator Boat, Boo Lord, Mr. Boy Rick Nasty, V Syfe, like I said, KZ, MZ. If it hadn't been for all them people, Underground Productions, Shark City, you know, ATA Lean Infamous, you know, TBA Beats, you know, if it wasn't for all them and more. But and as artists, you know, shout out Royalty Ready, but he changed your name. I forgot. I don't know. Man, it's and what's up with the pressure off that, man? You dropped the ball on me too. Mm-hmm. You dropped the ball on your boy, man. And so what I figured out of that was you had your people got out. Are you down in Texas?
Dallas. And when your people had got out of jail behind, came home, and off of that, you just got on. So I figured that you was just on BandLab for like, you know, and you was in all my bands, and you was my guy, man. We was jumping on tracks all the time, man. You was my brother. And then all of a sudden, you want to act funny on this one track. I ain't even really want to, I listened to it first, and I got with it because, off strength of you was doing it, and then it kind of got a catchy little, it's good, and I wrote something to it, and I put it on it. Now for that, you took that track, which was R&B, you took that track, took it off. I can tell that you took it out of the lab, because it's gone now. Plus, how many times you gonna get a revision on that thing? You did like 20 revisions in a row. I thought something told me to go ahead and download that, and I wish I did, but I didn't. So your ass took that from that platform, BrandLab, and put it up on all socials. Now, if you had told me you was gonna do that, and we had worked something out like we could later on, or whatever, then that would have been fine. I wouldn't have no problem with that. But you was being that type of way, and then once the pressure come on, your people come home, you kind of said fuck everybody. You kind of said fuck the lab, which is hey, it is what it is. But damn, you know. So that's what that was. But uh, uh, you still got pressure. You still good, official with it. You ain't got nothing wrong with that. So you're a good one. You're a real one, but you had to. So I understand, man. You're trying to do the best you can do. I understand. I get that. I get that. I get that. But you kind of left your slime, man. I mean, there's a lot of good artists. TZ Beats. Uh, he was one I used. Mike Vick. Oh man, that's that shit right there. I'm gonna put some pressure with that one eventually. That was on Hendrix 1.0. Uh, but something crazy going on with that bit. And like when I punch it in to try to get the link and try to get my share the link to the thing, uh, they're not there anymore. Some kind of weird shit comes up, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? But last I know of so all I did with that was we put it up there for free. But that was only to get, I think it was like 8 tracks. But I think if those you think that wouldn't take that long, but those 8 tracks had to be so the way they put their platform at the time, you had to go through so much crap and to be the producer. So now I'm throwing it all to this because shout out Underground. Underground Productions was produced the mixtape. And so behind him, he already had an account on that bit, but they used his account, and then they, so it is what it is. So then I had put mine up, and there it is. We just wanted something that could be out that album form that is official, like, and everybody can get a hey, who is this? Last time I checked, it was quite a few streams from that listens, and that's good. But we always try to do better. But that was just a blueprint, like just a little something to get everybody kind of ready or whatever. And so yeah, so we got TZ Beats on there with Mike Vick. That's badass, man. Then we got let's see what else we had. Oh, what's his name? Uh, what's his name? Something man. I can't think of his name, man. He's over in I think India. I think he changed the name or something monkey. Music Monkey. Music Monkey. Shout out. Yeah, he's a good one. We have Fire Exit with him. No, it's Skulex. Shout out Skulex. But also, what did I say? So, Music Monkey with shout out because he check out White Chocolate. He passed away. R.I.P. R.I.P. to him. But check out White Chocolate and Punch in Riot Gear. That was a good one too. Skulex is also on the mixtape with Fire Exit. That's a good one too. Let me check that shit out. I mean, all them tracks on there, I think is good. Shout out King Dabs. Uh, you know, Loud Pack Mob official. You know what I'm saying? You also were there when I type beginning when I was getting around, moving around, trying to learn, trying to do this and do that. And I was hungry with it, and I was going with it, you know. And I mean, I'm still with it, but you know, a lot still changed, and that's just the game. That's just life. But you have to advance yourself and motivate yourself a lot of times, and keep going, keep pushing. And but yeah, so that was great all together. And shout out to Lynn Fire for I can't remember the name of that something moon. Oh man, the Silver Moon. That's it right there. Shout out Lynn Fire, Lynn Fire Beats. Yeah, shout out. Yeah. So she was on it with what is it? Yeah, and that was good too. Shout out Rest and Sleep, man. I'm trying to find we're trying to get something where we can, you know, I need you to do some kind of undertones, overtones, something like that, like choiry type, you know, whatever. Just put you a little something, you know, make up a whatever it is behind, you know, everything. Just keep going through the whole track. I'm gonna get something where you go through the whole track doing that, or we can just loop it. I don't know, whatever it is, whatever's clever. And you know, not too much, not too, you know, just come in and out, whatever the feel that you get, you do. I try to get shout out Grable. Check her out. I'm trying to get you on something, but you also said like you busy and this and that. That's fine, man. I know how it goes. Hopefully we can get something together later on. You know, I like to work together. I don't know who else, man. I don't want to leave nobody out. Oh, shout out Whiteout Productions. Got on your band, you know, and you put me in your band. Appreciation. Shout out Dungeonistic. Come on, man. You already know. Trash Gang. Uh, Rotten Rabbit. You know, Gator Bowl. Man, Box Cutter Bill. Come on, man. What we got? Man, come on, man. So many good artists I have been working with. I can't remember. Man, what's the name? I can't remember your name. Oh, damn. Mike Lowry. I think that's your name. I'm not sure, man. But yeah, but if you work with me and Rick on the X and O, XO, and that was a good one too. We also go check out Keith Sweat Pandemic. That's a good one. Me and Rick on. It's a lot. So like I said, if I didn't say your name or whatever, it ain't. I forgot. It's just you know. Also, we're kind of got a little on the wrong end of it at the end there between us. I'm sorry I went like that. Shout out Hennessy Beats. He's from oh man, I don't know where he's from, but bro. I'm trying to say, I don't know. You over there? I don't know, man. There's so many, man. So I can't. He's not in America, so I can tell you. So I don't remember where he's at. So I can tell you. But I feel like I'm missing out. I'm not thinking of somebody that's real. Damn it. But anyway, go back to Whiteout. Whiteout, man. I'm gonna hit you. I might hit you up on the DM and see if you do anything. Crash Dummies. That's a good one. Yeah, it really is. I really like them. Oh yeah, shout out. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Like you be throwing me, man. When you be acting. Shout out to Dr. Weathers. Double tap. Man, what's going on with you, man? You come and hit me every time I ask you to do something. I made beats all in the band. I put you. I put you in there for a particular reason. You know, I made beats in there, and I said, man, jump on something or send me something that's just a fresh beat that you just did. If you want to give me these open verses, that's fine, man. We did that last one we did. That's hard. Can't remember the name of it. Anyway, shout out to shout out. I lost my brain. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think of somebody else that I really shout out Intense, even though you don't work with your boy. The one I got now that's I like between us is shit. So tragic. Yeah. Tragic freestyle. That shit was hard. Shit, man. Ghost. Shout out. Bro, it's hard to get a hold of you. I'm gonna keep on trying, obviously. But got all kind of stuff for you, man. I wanna put you in different people on the team, in the fam. And we need to get some of that going. And we're gonna put together. It's gonna be all right, man. The better days. It's gonna get better later. It's gonna get greater later. Ain't no fuck you. And if you a hater, ain't even gonna be no kind of debater. Get away. I'm Darth Vader. You're just a fucking bullshit hater. You ain't got $2 in your pocket. I'm letting off bottle rockets. So yeah, man. So there's a lot of artists that's out there that's underground or whatever. In band labs, particularly, that you know good, really good. Um, and so y'all be sleeping on them, but I wouldn't do that shit, man. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on them people, man, because they're good artists. You just gotta continue to just do you and keep it moving. Don't worry about the rest of them. Fuck them.